Hi, and thank you for your interest in our residential courses in Portugal. Lisa and I absolutely love this venue and the people we work with there. And I've made this video for you to show you the venue, the rooms, the gardens, the different options that we have for tickets depending on the type of accommodation that you select, because it's much easier to understand the ticket price list if you can actually see what it's referring to. So just let me pull up my photos for you and we can take a virtual tour around. Here we go. Okay, so our residential courses in Portugal take place at this beautiful venue. This is for our group courses and it's just gorgeous. It's near Porto, the venue, and it's got this lovely mixture of it can be really lush because it does it's not an arid part of Portugal. It's an area that can be quite lush because it's up in the near the mountains and it does get rainfall there while it can obviously get very hot as well. So here it is, and this is a villa that was built about around the turn of the last century, so it's over 100 years old, and it's being lovingly restored by the owners who are doing a fabulous job of bringing it this whole new lease of life, and it's just surrounded by beautiful plant life. It's all done naturally and organically, and we just absolutely adore it and treasure every second of time that we get there. So here we are, some of the trees at the front of the house. It's just glorious. And this is the terrace by the front door. So you sit up there and you get a gorgeous view over the mountains and the hills surrounding the venue. So it's really lovely. There you are. That's the view from that where the tables and chairs were there. It's just stunning, isn't it? It's just glorious. So we're going to go in through the front door of the house. So, it is 100 years old, so it's quirky and it's being, just really, its whole character is being brought out in this restoration. It's wonderful. But it's not a finished, polished five-star venue. So, please don't expect that from that level from it. It is a traditional villa that's been renovated and it's wonderful. But we don't have lifts or escalators or any of these features that there would be in a new five-star venue. Okay. So there are different options for staying with us in this venue. There are rooms in the house, which is what I'm taking you through just now. There's a separate venue building by the pool. There's a beautiful, naturally maintained pool at the venue, which is gorgeous for swimming in. And then there's a glamping area as well with lovely bell tents set up. So I'm going to take you through it section by section. So we're starting in the bedrooms in the house. So there's some photographs for you there. And all of the house bedrooms are en suites, so they can be enjoyed on your own or shared as a twin room or as a couple. So if you have a friend or colleague that you want to attend the course with, then there's the option for booking a twin room. Or if you have a partner or a spouse who wants to come with you to Portugal but not attend the course, then we have options for that too. So, but do you need to bring someone with you? No, you absolutely do not. Individuals are very welcome and are encouraged to attend our course. You do not need to come with a friend or in a couple. Individuals come from various countries around the world to join us for this course, and it works, or it has worked gloriously so far with our previous groups, because we are a group of people with a shared common interest, and to spend that time immersed together in this topic and in nature and with all these resources around us is really stimulating and inspiring. So you don't need to bring someone to tag along with you. Although some people have brought a partner, and as long as they're able to entertain themselves during the day, then that's works really well. So we do find it's really nourishing and heartening to spend time immersed in the subject that intrigues you like this with other people who love it too. And people have gone off with, as well as the printed course booklets, just huge notepads full of notes from spending the week together. It really does seem to um, accelerate people's progress at whichever level they're at in this area. So the ticket prices then, these vary depending on the type of room or the glamping that you choose, whether or not you share it or you enjoy a space to yourself, single occupancy of the accommodation, and most people go for that option. So just have a look at the ticket prices documents that goes with the listing for this course. It's below this video. And where types of accommodation have already sold out, I've marked that for you on the ticket list, and I keep that up to date as they sell out as time moves on and the event gets closer. So here we are in the house with some of the ensuite rooms. As you can see, it's just beautiful, you know, really lovely. So these are the biggest rooms that we have available. And the house bedrooms, there are options for king size, double or twin beds, and you can enjoy the space to yourself or you can share it. All of these rooms, double, king size and superior king size, they're all en suite. They all have a toilet and a shower. The superior king size rooms also have a bath. So have a look at the ticket price list and see what's still available and what might suit you, depending on whether you're coming with somebody else who wants to do the course, you're coming by yourself, which is what most people do, or you have a spouse or partner who wants to come along too but not attend the course. Now, coming over to the poolside room, so we've left the main building and we're over at this separate block, this stone building here, that's next to our beautiful natural pool, which is so gorgeous for swimming in. And in this building, we've got the option for twin beds or double beds. And the rooms aren't en suite, but in the same building is a shower block, is another room with showers and toilets. So you're right next to them. So the rooms are lovely. You can stay in them on your own or share them. They have either a view of the pool or the courtyard, which is down where we have our meals and the catering, the professional kitchen is for our breakfast and our meals. And again, the same options are there for you with the tickets. So just look up the ticket price that's relevant to the option that you'd like to go for. And here we have our final accommodation option is the glamping in the citrus grove. So this is just this lovely flat area down in front of the house, which has this wall and is in amongst the citrus trees. So, I mean, it depends on the time of year that you come, but you might be there when the trees are flowering, so you'll be surrounded by the smell of neroli wafting around. The trees might be fruiting as well, and if that's the case, you can literally go and pick oranges straight from the tree and bring them into the kitchen area and cut them and press out, squeeze out your fresh orange juice straight from the tree. And even if it isn't the flower or fruit season, it's still very aromatic because the leaves of the citrus plants are aromatic too, so you can still go up and rub them and smell them. So the glamping tents are set up on site, and so they're all ready for you if you want to book them. They're really lovely. The people who have stayed in them before really enjoyed them and really enjoyed having a space to themselves if they did that. And we've had people share them as twins as well and really enjoy them. So this is it set up with a double bed. This pole is in the middle of the tent. There's a lovely bedside locker. There's electricity in the tent and charging points and lights. This is it set up with twin beds, and the lights wrapped around the pole there. It's really lovely. So again, you can stay in them by yourself or as twin beds. There's electricity. Now there's a shower and toilet block on the glamping site, so you don't need to trail off to the house or other areas looking for the loo or the showers. There's a specific block just for the glamping area. There's also a lovely cozy on-site caravan where there's tea, coffee, and juicing facilities. So if the oranges are there on the trees, you can just pluck them and go and squeeze out your orange. It's really lovely. So again, same options for tickets there. Just consult the price list and see what is available and what suits you. So yeah, wider view there of the tent. So you can see there's space. You're not crammed right up against the door. There's space in there for your bag and different bits and pieces. And yeah, as I mentioned, you can bring a spouse, partner, or friend who wants to come to Portugal with you but doesn't want to do the course. So, in that case, it's the extra that's charged is for their meals for the week. So we just add a full meal and refreshments package to the price of the ticket. And again, that's on the price list for you to look up. Now here we are in the beautiful courtyard. So this is the back of the poolside accommodation. So there are three rooms in there. And this building here is our professional kitchen. And when the weather is good, we sit outside and have our meals. We've also got the option of setting up a dining table under there. So we're still outdoors, but we've got a bit of shelter. So if it's very sunny and we need a break from the sun, we can go in there as well. This is the courtyard area lit up at night. It's really lovely. Now, the meals are stunning. It's vegetarian meal package. It's a vegetarian kitchen, and lots of people have asked beforehand about where can they go to get meat, and they can go out to different places to eat meat, but so far nobody's left for any meals at all because the catering here it is so good. So it's just stunning, and so much of the produce is grown on site in the organic gardens. We just eat so well. As Lisa says, the food is as much a part of our courses as our actual classes are, where we're making things and teaching things. It's the food is mega. So it's a vegetarian food package. We can add gluten-free, dairy-free, vegan options as long as you notify us in advance. And there's a supplement payable in addition to the standard vegetarian food package. And as I said, many of the ingredients are grown right here in the garden. You can meet out, go for meaty meals in the village. There's options for chicken and meat and other dishes in the village, which is walking distance as long as you're fit enough to walk uphill. There's a takeaway and a restaurant in the village, but if you've hired a car, then you can drive off to wherever you want to go and have your meals. But as I said, so far on our previous courses, nobody's done this because the meals are just so good on site. But you're very welcome to go and do that, that's fine. Yeah, more photographs of the beautiful meals. So yeah, there you go. I think you can see why we're so captivated by them. So our venue, there's a dining room as well inside the house. Again, this has all been renovated and the paneling and the ceiling restored. So that's another option is sometimes we set up the meals in there. It just depends on the weather. So it really is absolutely lovely. And that those doors open up onto the courtyard as well. This is our classroom, so it's a large room. It takes up the lower floor of what one side of at the front of the building or the back of the building. Lots and lots of natural light, but it's north facing, so we don't get cooked with the sun. It's just perfect actually for working in. It's a lovely, cool space. And there we are, working away, mixing different things from previous courses. Yeah, really nice. Here's some of our groups from previous years. So yeah, we're just absolutely glowing, having a fantastic time. Yeah. And there's even in the house as well, there's even a bar. So alcoholic drinks can be purchased. There's Portugal is magnificent for wines. So there are options for buying wine and having that with your meals as well, or other drinks from the bar. And there's a small library as well, which you're welcome to go in and browse. So our class sessions, we tend to do 3 hours in the morning and 3 hours in the afternoon, early evening, sort of 3 till 6 or half 3 till half 6, just depending on how the weather is. I like to give people at least a 2 hour break at lunchtime just to really enjoy your meals and have a break, have a wander around the grounds, walk up to the village, go and swim in the pool, have a siesta if you need to. If people have travelled from the States or Australia, then jet lag has its impact. So it's really nice to have a proper break after lunch and then come back with our brains and our bodies a bit fresher, ready to do our second session. So there is time to do bits and pieces. Please don't go to the bar in between the classes. That would be my only request, is don't go drinking alcohol in the middle of the classes. But other than that, it's up to you. So here we are, our beautiful gardens. This is the area that's cultivated. So these are the beds where they're growing different vegetables and fruits and things that go into the delicious meals. You can see the tomatoes here growing, and lots of beautiful flowers, many of which are edible. So yeah, and here's the pool, surrounded by trees. Here's olive trees. It depends which time of year you come, but you might see the olives growing on the trees as well. This is one of the groups out in the garden doing a herb walk, taking notes. So we're out in the garden looking at the plants that are there and learning about them in terms of skincare, hair care, deodorants, oral, dental health. And this time of year, the citrus trees are very productive, so they're flowering. So that's the citrus flowers we've collected. So that's us capturing the smell of neroli, but the trees are also fruiting as well, so we can collect fresh oranges and make the juice and use the peel and things. So fabulous. Yep, students out in the field, writing, looking at the details of the plants and taking notes again. So yep, really, really glorious stuff. And yeah, the front of the house again, looking out to the mountains, and the other direction, we're surrounded by mountains, and there's a river right down at the bottom of the valley, so that's why it's so lush. It's really special. So the pool is up there behind trees. And here we are, this is the beautiful naturally maintained pool. So there's not chlorine added into that. So it's lovely for swimming in or just cooling off. In the afternoon, the sun swings round to that side. And so there's shade under the trees. You can dip your feet into the pool to cool off and just, get a break and relax in between the classes. So yeah, it's really special. So, yeah, we hope that you can join us. Lisa and I love it. This is Catherine and Simon, who are the owners of the venue, who have been lovingly restoring the house over about a decade now. Catherine's a herbalist as well, actually, so no wonder the place has got such heart and love and is so of the plants. And this is a pizza oven. We'll have a pizza night, so that's always really popular. So there's Simon really busy doing the pizza dough with the wood-fired oven going behind him. And this is Mario, our natural perfumery teacher, who'll be sharing the enfleurage with us. And she is another person who is of the plants. They are in her heart and her soul, and she brings so much to the class that she teaches with us. So that's our team. So if this is for you, then I hope that you can join us. Mario's there for the residential course that includes the enfleurage session, so you may or may not be looking at that residential week because we have more than one residential week available. So that's us. So if that lights up your heart and your mind, then hopefully you can join us. We'd love to have you with us. Everyone else who's come before has absolutely loved it. So we just love the time that we get together doing this. So I hope that you can join us too. Okay, thanks so much for watching. If you have questions, please ping me over an email. I'd be happy to help. Bye now.